everyone, Dara here with Living My Someday. I'm so happy to be back here with you all and to do yet another installment in my series with Hallmark Gold Crown. It has been a pleasure, really. It has been an extraordinary journey creating these videos for you and the content and actually having a sponsor. These videos are my very first sponsored videos on this channel, so I'm incredibly excited and humbled to be able to share the products with you and how I'm using them, because I really am using them. They're great products, and I'll even be mentioning a few in my 5 holiday lessons. As the new year approaches, I always get a little bit introspective, a little bit more analytical and sort of reflective about what I've learned, and combine that with the fact that my birthday is in December. Hey Sagittarians! I just really wanted to make this video and sort of explain how Hallmark has been instrumental in it. All of the items that I mention in the next few minutes, I will leave links to them, and you can also find them at your local Hallmark Gold Crown as well as on their website at hallmark.com. So without any further ado, let me get into my 5 lessons for the holidays and beyond. So number 1 is the importance of faith. The reason why I sort of mentioned that is because I was this close to quitting altogether. The blog, the YouTube channel, everything, and just kind of going back to being a regular person, maybe getting a regular 9 to 5 and just doing that. And I am a Christian, so I did some praying, and I was kind of seeking a sign as to whether or not this is what I should be doing. I have been blogging for years. I have been doing YouTube for, I believe, like 3 years, and I just hadn't seen the growth, and I just was feeling unsure about my direction, and I just was wondering if I was wasting my time. And literally, like a few days after I sort of had that crisis of doubt, Hallmark reached out, and another company also reached out and gave me these opportunities to create content, to use my creative energy, and also to help put food on my family's table. So that was absolutely amazing, and also confirmation that I needed to keep going, and the importance of having faith and perseverance. Number 2, what is meant for me will find me. And what I mean by that is I spent some time wanting a very special mug. And let me explain why that is. When we moved to Denver, we gave up most of our belongings. I would say at least 75%. And part of what did not come to Denver with us was our collection of mugs. I love mugs. I love coffee, tea. I use them for soup. I'm just kind of a big connoisseur of mugs. And I knew we were downsizing, and I knew that we had too many mugs, more than we needed, and that they could not come with us. It just didn't make sense. We didn't have the space, and we just had more mugs than anybody really needs. And since it wasn't a need and a want, we had to let them go. And so I spent some time just kind of thinking, well, my birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll get one special mug just for myself. I saw some in the stores, and nothing resonated. So anyway, again, when Hallmark reached out, one of the things that I was able to pick out was a brand new teacup and saucer, and it is so, so beautiful. I'm going to insert a picture of it here so you can see me using it, and it is so, so beautiful, and I love it, and I'm so glad I didn't buy one because it was meant to be this way. Third, I have to take care of myself before I can take care of anyone else. And I know this is something that's been floating around for a while, but I just recently realized how important It is for my sanity and for my ability to care for the people I love the most. I actually have a video on self-care. It's a whole thing. It's my strategy for keeping sane, especially during the holidays. You have work, school, you have shopping, all of that stuff, and you're trying to also plan for the coming year, and it can really take you down. So take care of self above all else so that you can take care of everyone else you need to take care of. Number 4, worrying solves nothing. And this is coming from a recovering worrywart. I am the professional worst case scenario person. I'm really good at spiraling downward and like trying to figure out what is the worst possible thing that could happen and anticipate how to move through it before anything's even happened. And I was incredibly stressed, as it should come as no surprise. And I realized that I really needed to focus on what is happening right now. Not what will, not what could, but what is happening in the present, and keep myself in the present. And it has really lessened the stress in my life, and I just feel better. I feel lighter, and I'm not as tightly wound. And then 5th, I am stronger than I ever thought I was. This last year has been a real roller coaster. This time last year was the start of one of the hardest years of my life, and I am so grateful to have all of that behind me, but to also have the wisdom and the experience and the ability to have tested myself and come up with just more joy, more love, and I've been able to surprise myself. I was so used to being comfortable and trying to protect myself and sort of never venturing out, never taking any risks. And I realized once we stepped out there as a family, it was the best thing that could have happened to us. We've all been challenged, and we have all come out better for it. So that's it, folks. Thank you so much for joining me for my 5 life lessons for the holidays and beyond. Thank you again to Hallmark Gold Crown for sponsoring this video. Again, like I said before, everything I mentioned I will put in the description box. Lots of links for you all there. And I hope you are having a wonderful holiday season, and best wishes for a brilliant new year.